All right, I want to welcome everybody to another video on the Marquie Money Talks YouTube channel. I want to thank my 40 subscribers for being a part of this channel and everything we're looking to do as far as growth concerned in the future, building wealth and trying to improve our financial situations. Today I want to talk about the market, and I know if you've been paying attention to the market, then you see that everything is down, everything steady going down, and they're probably going to be going down some more with all these with the feds raising interest rates and all these different reports coming out towards the end of the year. It's something that typically happens. It happens, every year. The market goes up, the market goes down. You're going to see a whole lot of panic in the market. Everybody's saying that, this is the worst economy we ever seen, and worst recession we ever seen, and all those different things like that. And that's just something that happens. But just like I said, whenever you have stuff like that happen, it's opportunity. It's opportunity for the people trying to get in and trying to build wealth. The average everyday person can get in and buy some of these stocks while they're low, and then make money as they begin to start going up again. And that's the goal, to buy low and sell high. But if the market never goes down, how can you buy low? You don't want to buy things when it's rocking and rolling and moving and grooving and stuff. You want to buy things when there's a lot of tension and there's a lot of stress and there's a lot of bad news reports and woe is me and all this confusion is going on. That's the time when you come in and build wealth. I mean, you got to look at people like Warren Buffett, how he was able to come in and buy the entire rail system when they was in trouble and they was pretty much about to file bankruptcy. He bought a global natural gas company, and for a lot less money than they was actually valued at, and so those are opportunities that we can take advantage of if we position ourselves properly, by making the right investments, by understanding what's going on, and by doing the right things. And that all comes with just educating yourself on how things operate. And that's what you got to be willing to do, is be able to have that education, that financial education, and understand how things work. I've discussed this before on my podcast. I can't remember if I talked about it on this channel before. One of the first things that I learned about on the stock market was how natural disasters affect the airline markets. Whenever there's a hurricane or a volcano erupting or something like that around the world, then the airline stocks go down, and then when everything recovers, then it goes back up. COVID was no different. That's something that caused the airlines, to struggle. They got billions of dollars from the government so that they wouldn't fail. And I mean, people have to fly. That's just a part of a part of the world that we live in. Flying is necessary. So no government is going to allow all these airline companies to fail. They're always going to get, that money when it comes to the airlines. That's another reason why times like this, I like to invest in airlines as well. That's not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a bunch of airline stocks. I'm just educating you on some of the things that I typically do. And buying airline stocks is one of them. And I'm excited about all this negative news going on, because it gives me an opportunity to make some changes in my stock portfolio, to grab some things I've been wanting to grab, but I didn't want to grab them at a high price like they were. And now that everything is dropping and steadily dropping, then I want to take advantage of that opportunity, because that's what it is for me. I'm trying to position myself to build wealth. So I'm trying to grow my portfolio, and I do that by buying stuff when it's down. And so that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. And also my favorite crypto, Shiba Inu. That's another thing that's struggling right now. The crypto markets is struggling because of all these negative news reports and everything like that. But it's caused me to be able to get into a better position on that crypto, because when I think about Shiba Inu, when I educated myself on crypto, I had to think about, when Bitcoin first launched, and a lot of the negative things I heard about Bitcoin, and where it ended up, going. And a lot of these banking institutions, they don't want to get behind the crypto, because you got to realize, like, when you make transactions like overseas and through ACH deposits and different things like that, there's a cost associated with that. And when banks get millions of those transactions a day, they make millions and billions of dollars off of that. But introducing crypto, that will stop them from making all that money and stop them from making all that profits. So of course they don't want to get behind anything that's going to take their power away. And when you think about it, you put your money in the bank, and this happened to me when I had got an SBA loan for my company. I spread some of the money out in different banks, and so I started applying for credit cards, and I got denied for credit cards, even though I had over $200,000 in the bank. And I'm like, that's crazy that you can have that type of money in the bank and still get denied, for credit. And that's why I typically leave a majority of my money in my stock account, because I'm just tired of the banking institutions just, constantly using my money to loan out to their customers and making millions of dollars in interest off of my money, but then won't even give me a loan when I have more than the money in there to get the loan. Even one bank, they had a program set up where you could use your own money to finance a credit card, and they denied me to finance it. And I'm still doing business with the bank because I understand that when it comes to investing and business and stuff like that, I have to leave my personal feelings out of it and do what's best for my company. And so that's what I'm focused on overall. And I'm just looking for other banks that I can do business with that offer me more resources for my company. But, you really have to do your research and get an understanding of everything that it takes to be successful, financially, especially if you're a business owner. You can create so many opportunities for yourself through business. But, this market is ugly right now. But there's a lot of beauty in the ugly market because, just like I said, it just breeds opportunity. And it's opportunity to grow what you have. I mean, you can put $1,000 in the right stock, and then when the market come back, you end up making 10,000, 100,000, 200,000. There are people that started, the year with $1,000 and ended up millionaires at the end of the year. But I mean, that goes with understanding, different parts of the market and stuff like that, like swing trading and all those different kind of things that they have in the market. I'm doing some research on some other things that I'm going to be talking about later on. But, the market is ugly right now. It's going to get uglier as we come out with more reports and stuff like that. And I don't really believe the crypto market is going to bounce back until maybe next year, maybe during the summertime, when the economy turns back around and things start to, look good again. But right now, I'm putting most of my eggs in the basket with Shiba Inu because I just really like what they're doing as a company. They have a lot of utility, which is something that you want in a crypto project, which is they're able to be used for transaction, pay for different things. You have some countries that are starting to accept them as a form of payment. You have businesses all over the world that are accepting them as a form of payment. And they just came out with a Shiba Eternity card game that's #1 on Android and #1 on Apple. And they have a burn utility in that game, which allows you to burn like 5% of the circulating supply. And kind of like stocks, the less crypto that are available in circulation, the higher the value of the token. And so I'm thinking like in the next maybe 24 months, they could be up to a penny or even higher than a penny. You know, kind of like Doge did. Doge got up to 70-something cents without having really any real utility and having an unlimited supply. So with Shiba Inu already having at least, you know, I think 45% of their supply out of circulation, I think they're still at about somewhere between 530 to 545 or 45 trillion still in circulation. But those are being grabbed up every day by what they call crypto whales. So I believe it's going to be some beautiful things happening in the next 2 years as far as Shiba Inu crypto and some of the other projects out there. So I just wanted to do this quick video before my game of the night start. Eagles versus Cowboys. Go Cowboys. And everybody be safe out there. I have some links in the description of the video for some investment platforms if you're looking to start investing. Some of my favorite ones, and you can also get free perks by signing up through the links. I also have a link to my podcast on Spotify, the Making It Make Sense podcast, where I talk about investing in the stock market, investing in crypto, and different things like that. So everybody be safe, enjoy your Sunday, and I hope this video helps you out on your investment and your crypto journey. Thank you for tuning in to the Marquie Money Talks YouTube channel.